295-465. Still no squeeze. No sign of him. But I am told by reliable sources he has made it to the airport.
He's on his way?
I am told he is on his way. Reliable sources have confirmed.
Are you sure that he's flying to the States?
I do not know where he is flying to. I don't know where he went. I do know where he went. I don't know where he is going to. Hopefully he is coming to New York to participate in something that he's part of. That's why we call it the Brad and Squeeze Show.
He's using all his vacation days.
Yeah, he has no vacation days left. He has used all of them. I'm pinning this from the top.
I'm pinning it right now.
There we go. All right, so I'm joined today by SMG.
Good afternoon. Almost said good morning.
Yes, wow. A total of 3 people. Are you sharing SMG?
I just shared, and then I also shared onto his page
wonderful.
as well.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. I am joined by SMG. How are you? Tawan. Little Nikki is still a little under the weather. Giselle.
Yes. Buenas tardes. Buenas
Hola.
tardes todo el mundo.
Hola.
Hola.
How do you say good afternoon?
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. 1-800-529-5465. We're joined by Carlene Davis on YouTube. How are you, Carlene? Nail over 2012. I don't even know what that means, but she says, hello, Brad and company.
Tawan can't hear in her headphones, so I just want to adjust that.
Tawan cannot hear in her headphones. Now do people hear? Is it better now?
You hear me?
You don't hear me now. You're not hearing anything.
No, it's okay. Next
one. Does everybody else hear me? I think so.
you. Yeah.
Okay. 1-800-529-5465. So we're joined by Rashane, also on YouTube. Let's see what's going on Periscope here. Why does it seem like weird right now? Going on
Just been very
Periscope
quiet.
here.
Just because Squeeze is in here to make a lot of noise.
Why does it seem like weird? There we go. Squeeze is not here to make noise.
Yeah,
Is that what he does?
he
makes
does.
noise.
He makes a lot of noise. I think everyone else is just,
It's like a little quiet without him, right?
yeah, we're just all laid back. We're just chilling,
Chilling.
enjoying the day.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. All right, wake up, Tawan! Wake up! Tawan's falling asleep over here. Someone's got to scream and yell like a lunatic. Get this crowd going.
That will be you.
That's
Brad.
right, I'm drinking beer in a straw. I'm
I'm
not drinking beer in a straw. I'm drinking coffee right now. 1-800.
Probably a little too much.
This is way.
I don't know how you drink that much. I'll be bouncing off the
All right,
walls.
well, don't you see me bouncing off the walls?
He sure is.
Don't I bounce off the walls all day long?
All day long.
All day long. All day long. 1-800-529-5465. Cat. DHS now going after 50,000 Haitians. How awful can Brad talk about this? What are the 50,000 people they're going after? Because they're saying they're not going to renew the TPS. We don't know whether they're going to renew TPS or not. I don't think they've come out and formally said they're renewing it or not renewing it yet. We'll have to find out. It would be a terrible thing if they don't renew TPS for Haitians. We'll find out what happens, though. So before I go crazy on Trump, and, by the way, we did share. Can you share onto my personal page, by the way?
Yes.
But before we go crazy on Trump and everything else, the video is off on YouTube, Carlene says. No, we're on, Carlene.
No, if you can post in the chat, it means the video is fine. Else the chat would disappear.
Well, she doesn't hear. Can you?
Yeah, I just refreshed it. She has to refresh the page. I'll text her.
Just text her. All right, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We're also live on WVIP 93.5 FM. I don't know if anybody recognizes on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope that we also actually have a radio show. So for everybody listening on WVIP in the Bronx and Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, New Jersey, Long Island, give us a call right now, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Glenn writes on Periscope, as you know, Venezuelan people are struggling and moving to the USA and using political asylum. Can you talk about this? Well, yeah, there's a lot of rioting going on in Venezuela right now. But in order to gain asylum, you have to show that you are a member of a group that's being persecuted. That's different than I come from a dangerous country. So you have to define what is the social group, what is this group that I belong to that's being persecuted, and is it safe for me to return home? And then you have to show a credible fear that it's actually what you're saying is truthful. You're not making up some story. So because otherwise, the entire country of Venezuela can come and apply for asylum. So that's why they limit it to you have to be part of a group that's being persecuted, not that you live in a dangerous country. Otherwise, the entire country of Syria would come.
That is correct.
Denise says, or Dani says, my wife used me for immigration benefits, and USCIS was informed. What do I do to get her deported? Well, if you were in a bona fide marriage, and she got her 2-year green card, she's not getting deported. Now, if you feel used, you can certainly write a letter to the Immigration Service. You can certainly advise them that you feel that she entered into a marriage in something other than good faith. But generally speaking, you just writing a letter to immigration sounds more like I've just a jilted husband than showing proof that she entered in something other than bad faith. I mean, short of you having her on video or on audio or an affidavit saying I only married you to get a green card, I'm not, there's not a lot. Once she gets the 2-year green card, there's not a lot you can do, unfortunately. She's going to get through and she's not getting deported. 1-800-529-5465. Carlene says YouTube's back up. It's good to know. Brad, oh Lord, you guys. Charm Curl says, Brad, oh Lord, you guys are the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for everybody out there who speaks Espanol,
Pregunten sus preguntas.
yes, questions and questions. Is that what you said?
Ask your
Ask
question.
Ask your
questions.
questions. Ask your questions. All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Enid. Enid's been waiting. Enid, how are you?
Hi, Mr. Bernstein. How are you, sir?
Wonderful. What's going on?
Yes, sir. I have a problem here, sir. I came to you sometime in last year. I'm doing a waiver for my son. And is Rebecca have the case? And I not seen my case going anywhere. So I just decided to call you to ask now what is the problem?
Enid, I don't know where your case is going on a radio show right now, but probably calling the radio, although you sound like you're frustrated, is not the right way. I have no idea what's going on with your case. But what I can do is this. We can put you on hold, and we'll take your number down, and after the show, you're going to get a call from me, and I'll review what's going on. And I'm sure that everything is going fine, and, sometimes waivers take time. I'm not sure what's going on with your case, but we're going to get to the bottom of it.
No, nothing, sir, because it's Rebecca have the case, and she just giving me running around. I can't get her just voicemail.
So Enid, you calling me on a radio show complaining ain't helping your case one bit. What will help your case is if you stay put on hold a second, and then I will contact you after the show and speak to you intelligently. Because right now I can't speak to you intelligently because all I'm going to hear you say is ramble on about something. Okay? So we'll get you straightened out. Don't worry. Relax. Okay?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to call to get on the radio. We are, and Fiona, can you get that telephone number for me online too? That would be great. SMG, what's happening?
Well, we're still waiting for these questions to come in on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Remember, you guys can follow us on the Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein on Facebook. You can also type it in, Spar Bernstein, on YouTube and Twitter, Periscope, and we will still pop up. We're streaming on all three, and we're looking forward to hear from you guys. Remember to share, subscribe on YouTube, and follow on Periscope. We want to spread the word as much as possible. Brad is here to answer any questions you guys may have. Take advantage of the hour that we commit every day.
Yeah, so, and by the way, at the 12:30 segment, we're going to bring in our matrimonial attorneys. I don't know, who's coming in today?
I think we have either Kristen or just Megan.
Or just Megan? Or just both?
It's what?
It's just Megan.
I was using a pun on play on words.
I understand, I understand. All right. 1-800-529-5465. We got 12 open lines right now, so if you call, you will get on the radio with your immigration questions.
We just had a question come in too.
Okay, what is it?
If I'm pregnant for a U.S. citizen, he is going through divorce right now, but you live in Jamaica and he wants you to come to have the baby in the U.S., but you have a visitor's visa. What do I do? It's a complicated situation.
Do you have babies in U.S. on visitors' visas, Giselle?
Nah,
Not really.
not at all.
Not if you ever want to come visit America again. You can't come to America
To give birth.
to give birth. It is illegal.
Yep, the baby will be a citizen.
The
but
baby will be a citizen. You will never be allowed back in America again. Okay? So whoever's advising you to do this
don't do
is
it.
not giving you the best advice. If the father of the child's a U.S. citizen, guess what? The kid's going to be a U.S. citizen anyway. So what's the difference?
Well, I think she's worried if she gives birth to the baby in Jamaica, he'll be a Jamaican citizen
And
instead of
a
a
U-
U.S. citizen.
Well, if the father's a U.S. citizen, he's going to be a U.S. citizen whether they give birth in Jamaica, the United States, or Antarctica.
There you go.
It doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, it's true.
All right, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465.
Here's another one. How
Yes,
can I
go ahead.
adjust my status other than marriage? So that's pretty broad.
I don't know.
I could tell him. I know this one.
Okay, what is it?
Guys, when you're asking or posting questions to Brad, be as specific as possible, because if they're too broad and generic, it's kind of like asking to get a green card.
Right.
All those books behind him are different ways you can.
Exactly. Right, exactly.
Definitely.
Right. It's like asking, what's a good analogy?
It's like going to the doctor and asking,
Okay, doctor, will I live?
will I live
Will I live?
today?
How do I live? How do I survive? How do I live to 100?
How do I walk on this foot? What's
How-
going on with it?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta
Need
run some tests.
Doctor, operate. Could I look at you first?
We gotta run some tests. We gotta
Yeah.
meet. All right. My friend filed a FOIA with you guys in January of 2017, asking for specific documents. When will they get a response?
Should be very shortly. How long are the FOIAs taking these days, Giselle?
I would say 6 to 9 months.
All
Usually.
right, so if we started even for asking for the specific document.
Yes.
All right, so hopefully by June, July, August, we should be getting something. Why is it saying live not working?
Yeah, I don't know what she's saying. I'm asking her right now because she
We're
just
saying
commented on
we're
it.
saying a lot of people are not.
Yeah, but if they're able to comment
I'm
on the
able to
thing.
see, yeah.
Yeah, and I see it too.
All right, so open up the lines right now. We have 12 open lines right now, so if you call, you will get your questions asked. 1-800-529-5465. If not, we'll just talk about our day. I don't have to talk about immigration. I can talk about anything. Maybe our lines are not working. I don't know. Can somebody call and just see if our lines are working?
Yeah, let's see.
Somebody call and just make sure our lines are working, because
We're
it's very
connected, right?
odd. Today it happens also in the morning. It's very odd.
Are we connected?
Yes, I believe so.
I noticed the
double-check.
lines just shot up halfway through.
No, we are connected. 1-800-529-5465. If somebody can call and just make sure our lines are working, because usually by the time I'm 5 minutes into the show, we have 12, 15 people online with questions.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fiona said it's
1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Call with your questions. We're only going to be answering questions for about another 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to get over to matrimonial and divorce. But the telephone number to call right now is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. I think also a lot of people think that I'm not going to call because I won't get on the radio. I won't get my call in. I can guarantee you right now, we have one person on hold. So you will definitely get on the radio, right, Giselle?
Yes, yes.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800, and a lot of people just like to watch because who knows what'll come out of my mouth. Right now, nothing very good. But eventually, maybe something good will come out of my mouth. I have no idea. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Call now with your immigration questions. There is 2 people on hold. 1-800-529-54. What the heck? 1-800.
happening? It
Now
just
it's
came out
3
of nowhere.
people on hold. 1-800-529-5465. Now it's 4 people on hold. 1-800-5. All right, now it's a lot of people on hold. All right, Fred. Fred,
Yeah.
what's up? Fred.
Fred got disconnected.
Masudi,
Yes. Hi, how are you?
how you doing?
Good, thank you. I had a question in relation with I've got an O visa, which is a 3-year working visa for artists. I recently got married with an American green card holder, but I have got another 2 years left on my visa. I don't know whether I should wait for the 2 years and then apply for the green card or.
What is happening today?
She just got disconnected.
Everyone's getting disconnected.
That was weird.
And Fiona keeps telling me everything's fine. We've had problems with our lines for a while, and Fiona keeps telling me everything is fine.
Yeah.
But everything may not be fine.
Usually people say it's fine. It means, how was your day? Oh, it's fine.
Fine. Why would 2 people in a row get disconnected?
Well, here, I think she's back now.
Do you think Donald Trump has anything to do with this?
He might be pretty pissed.
Maybe.
Do you think that has something to do with
I
this?
think so.
Maybe.
Tangerine Tyrant.
She's not back.
That's not her right there? Oh,
No, this is
that's
somebody
not.
new. Kelvin,
Yes, hi.
let's try to get. All right,
Hello,
this is our
Kelvin.
3rd person. The first 2 people got disconnected. Maybe we have a problem
Okay.
with our lines.
Right.
All right, I would ask the question fast.
Okay, are
what's
you
up?
ready for me? Okay, here's the situation. There was a young lady up here that came to visit my church. And we was going out a couple of times, and after she left and she had to go back to Africa, I realized that I love the girl. So I'm planning to go to Africa.
Wow.
I have a fundraising campaign
Great.
going on. I hope all I need is about $5,000 just for 28 days. I'm going to end up making a nice snapshot book of it. But the question is, what is the likelihood of everything going straight if when I go down there to engage, to propose and engage to her, and she said that there would be a 4-month waiting period after that time. So what is the likelihood of that going smoothly?
Who says? What do you mean a 4-month waiting period? What do you?
Okay, so she told me that once she's engaged and she has the photos to go and show and the ring to go and show the embassy down there, that they should quickly grant her a visa, but to come and get married. Then once she's over here, she has to also.
No, it's not that's not how it works. So let me tell you how it works. So what happens is you'll go down and propose to her. Okay, she will say yes. You will then come back to America and file an I-129 application, which is a fiancé visa application. It gets filed here in the United States, nothing at the embassy first. Once the fiancé visa application's approved, then they forward it to the U.S. Embassy in Africa, wherever she may be. You'll do an affidavit of support for her. She will then come to America. The whole process will not take 4 months, unfortunately, probably closer to 9 months. And then, at that point, when she comes, you marry her here in America. And when you marry her here in America, then you have to marry her within 90 days of entering, then you file for her adjustment of status.
Okay, and the initial form you said is the I-1...
129F.
I-129.
Yes.
I-129. Okay, is there any way I could get these instructions after I'm off the air with you again so I could write them down properly?
Well, you could have a consultation with us. Absolutely. I think that would be a smart thing to do.
Okay. All right, then. I would
All right.
appreciate your
Hold
time
on,
and
hold on.
advice.
Okay, hold on. And by the way, you are like you are like, there's that old saying, if you love somebody, set them free. And
Yes.
okay, you set them free and they're still yours. And if they don't come back, they're not yours. I mean, that is like the ultimate in right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It is, and she
Right.
came back.
And right. You got
true love.
Right, true love. Very nice.
Sounds great.
Very
Thank
love.
you so
Okay, very
much.
nice. I love it. Okay. Good
Thank
luck.
you, man.
Hold on 1 second. All right, that's very nice.
It is.
He
You guys
Very
believe in
nice.
soulmates?
He met the woman in church. She went back to Africa. She did not overstay on her visa. He says, "Wow, I'm in love. I can't live without this woman. And I'm going to Africa to get her."
That's exactly what
That's
he's
what
doing.
happened. And he's raising money to do it. He doesn't have the money to do it.
What a story he's gonna tell his kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
traveled halfway across the world to
Yes.
find your mother. How I Met
Love
Your
For
Mother.
the love of his life.
I don't know anybody else who does that. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5. Oh,
We found out what happened with the lines. Too.
what happened?
People were calling because you told them to call to see if the lines were working.
Oh, and they
then
just
they
hung
were
up.
hanging.
Ah.
Of course.
Boy, they really were paying attention then. I understand. All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We got disconnected before, my dear.
Hello.
Okay, can you go back and you ask your question again, please?
Okay, so I'm here in the U.S. on a working visa. I have got the visa for another 2.5 years. I got married to a green card holder here in the U.S. and now I don't know whether I should apply, because the visa I have got is called O visa, that is for artists with extraordinary
Right.
abilities.
Right.
And I don't know whether I should go ahead and apply for the green card through my own basically CV.
Well,
There is a way after.
what is it that you do here? What is your extraordinary ability?
I'm a visual artist. I'm a
Okay.
visual artist, and so I have got a good CV that I can apply for a green card through like by just like same as the O visa. There is
Right.
a visa
Of
for
course,
green card
of
for
course,
artists
right.
as well.
Right, I know that.
Yeah, and also, you probably do. And also,
probably.
the other option would
Yeah.
be if I go through my husband, who is a green card holder. He's not a citizen. But I don't know which way is quicker and which way
The
is basically
extraordinary
safer.
ability is much faster. If there's
That
no,
is more
there's- Yeah,
faster?
there's no waiting list right now. As long as you can prove extraordinary ability, there's absolutely no waiting time for a green card based on extraordinary ability.
Okay.
So you can file your extraordinary ability application and your adjustment, and you could actually even pay an expedite fee, which I forgot what
Yes.
the amount of the fee is for the expedite,
It's
but
1,000 something.
one
Yes.
thousand
Yeah.
two twenty-five, and you can literally
Yeah.
get your green card. I just did a judo guy. You know judo, chop chop chop. I just did a judo guy, and he was extraordinary ability, and he got his green card in like a month. I mean, it was that fast.
Yes.
Versus you marrying a permanent resident, there's a 2-year backlog on that.
Just another question. If I go through, because the only problem is to prepare the application for that visa is such a long process as well. Once you submit
But
it,
I want you to know something. It's much shorter to prepare that application than it is to wait 2 years for a green card.
okay, so that takes 2 years until I get
Marriage,
the green
yes,
card
yeah.
through my
Yeah, basically what you're saying is, I feel pretty lazy and don't feel like doing it, so I'll wait 2 years for my green card. I'm telling you, just go get your green card based on your extraordinary ability. And we can,
But I
and by
have
the way,
another
we, and by the way,
2.5 years visa already. Like I have time, and I'm working, and I have working visa here. I'm living here, and I have visa for another 2.5 years anyway.
well,
So,
you
I
have
don't
your,
know.
you have your status for 2.5 years, the visa still?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so they gave
yes.
you a long time on the O visa.
3 years.
Yeah,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
you can go either way then at this point. I mean, me personally, I would go get my green card.
Which either of these way? Do I have to exit the country and come back again to get my new status or not?
No, you would adjust, if you do it based on extraordinary ability, you would do it here. And the reason why I say it is this. Right now, today, you're assuming, okay, for somebody who is so brilliant and has such extraordinary ability, you are assuming that everything remains static. Static means the same. We don't know what the laws will be 2 years from today. We don't know what Donald Trump is going to do. We don't know what the
that's
waiting
right,
list
yeah.
for a green card based on marriage to a permanent resident. All I can tell you is right now it's 2 years. So you're betting that everything remains exactly the same. And I could almost bet you, I would bet you $1 million it ain't the same in 2 years from now. I don't know what it'll be, but I can bet you it ain't the same. So and I could tell you right now, you can get your green card in I can't snap my finger, but if I was able to, in the snap of a finger.
Can't snap?
No, can't
Other
snap.
hand?
Can't snap, either way. Retarded. 1-800, I mean, that's what it is. So, I mean, listen, you can take my advice or leave it. Most people like to take my advice.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hold on if you need help. All right, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465.
Welcome,
Welcome,
Kristen.
Kristen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, no, you were, okay, you didn't put your microphone on.
So we gotta introduce her.
Yeah,
Who
so
is-
Kristen is one of our family law and matrimonial lawyers. Here she practices in New York, family law, matrimonial law. She's a very good attorney, really nice woman, fights hard for people in court. And every so often, we like to bring her on and many of the other attorneys here at Spar and Bernstein and talk about something other than immigration here on the Brad and Squeeze show, Sans Squeeze.
Sans. Squeeze.
Sans Squeeze, the Brad Sans Squeeze show.
I asked him to bring back some Swedish fish.
Yes, yes.
But yeah.
I would ask him to bring me back a Swedish massage, but I don't want the massage from him. No, that would be not good.
Some people think that getting a
would not
man
be
to
good.
massage you is better because, they can,
Yeah.
they're stronger.
Yeah, some people think that. 1-800-529-5465. So what's going on in our family law department here at Spar and Bernstein?
Oh, we're very busy as
Of
always.
course, of course.
This week I'm dealing with a lot of child support, so I thought we could talk about that
Okay,
today.
so what's going on in child support?
Same kind of stuff. People not doing things when they're supposed to.
Like, give me an example of what people are not doing, what they're supposed to be
you
doing.
have a kid who's turning 21 and
Uh-huh.
you haven't gotten in court, you haven't filed anything to terminate that child
So
support
like this kid,
obligation.
so they're paying child support through a court order, and the kid
Yep.
turns 22, 23, 24 years old.
And they're still paying child support.
And you can't go back to court and say, hey, I want a refund, can you?
No, you don't get a refund.
You never
There's
get a
no
refund.
getting your money back, and that's the biggest thing people have an issue with. They're like, oh, well, I wasn't supposed to be paying for 2 years. I didn't even know, but how did I get that money
Well,
back?
because you were fast asleep.
Exactly.
Don't sleep. So really, I mean, it's amazing, because if once that kid turns 21, you better be running into court.
Yeah. I mean, there are some complications
What
with
do
a
you have,
child
what do
in
you have to,
college.
what do you have to do to actually get the child support ended?
Yeah, it's called a modification or termination petition.
Right.
So you have to go to the court where the
And you
original
have to
child support was
physically
filed.
do something.
Yeah, you have to do something. You can't just call support collection unit and say, hey, my kid's 21, I'm not paying anymore. A lot of people think like, oh, I called support collection, they told me they can't do anything for me.
Right.
And then they stop doing anything. A whole year goes by, now their kid's 23 and they're still paying this obligation because they don't feel like dealing with the mother and they don't feel like, doing anything.
So
to help
just
themselves.
keep paying.
It's like free money for
Free money for mom.
Exactly.
It's
She's
free
not
money
gonna
for
say
mom.
no. She's
Wow.
not going to say no.
So that's one of the big issues people have. What else?
Another issue, I think, is that people don't do anything when they have an opportunity early in a child's life. For example, about paternity. If you're seeing a woman, she says you're the father of the child. A lot of men, because they want to keep the woman happy, they want to keep the relationship going, even though they have some doubts, they don't question it when they should. And time goes on, they're paying child support.
Damn.
You damn.
Got to do a paternity test.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're not, if like this kid doesn't look like you, or sometimes he even does look like you, and you're like, I don't know,
A lot of
maybe
babies-
maybe,
a lot of
you're like,
babies
maybe
look the
like, say,
same.
right? Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it kind of looks like me. I'm not exactly sure. What are you shaking your head? You know about this, SMG?
What? No.
No, I don't know. SMG's shaking his head. Yeah,
Everybody's
I
got
know.
a friend. Pete, come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, all right. So, I mean, if you're not, unless you know you're in a committed relationship with this woman,
Yep.
and you're a man, and you're in a committed relationship with this woman, and there is absolutely no way in the world that any other human being is the father, then yeah, that's one thing. But if there is even a smidgen
Of a doubt.
of a doubt, you should at least take a DNA or do a paternity test
You're
or
on
something.
the hook for thousands of
Right.
dollars for 21 years.
Thousands,
every
could be
month,
tens
you
of
know?
thousands of
Yeah.
dollars over a lifetime.
unbelievable.
Over yearly, over a lifetime, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. So you're talking about literally paying somebody hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime for a child that may not be yours. And you say, okay, well, as the kid grows older, I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to rock the boat. As the kid gets older, he's 6, 7. If I have a problem with this woman, I'll do the paternity test then. You add a luck, right? Mm-hmm. You can't do it anymore.
Right.
Because the court's never going to say, it's unlikely.
Yeah, very
It's
unlikely.
very unlikely that the court would say at this point, it's very unlikely that the court would say at this point that you have accepted yourself to be the father. You have taken on the role of the father.
Right.
You have supported this child for 6, 7 years. We are not going to now tell the kid he has no father.
Right, it's that
You're-
child's belief that
It's the
that
child's
matters.
father's. The child believes you're the father. You're the father.
Yep.
Too bad.
We actually recently had a success story in this
Oh, yeah?
arena.
What happened?
Well, a gentleman who lives here in New York, the child lives out of state with the mother.
Talk in the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The child lives out of state with the mother. Basically, we were able to establish that because of the distance and the time, he actually hadn't bonded with this child in any real way. So the child doesn't really know him as daddy,
Right,
essentially.
right.
And they allowed us to do paternity on a 9-year-old. And
Wow.
it turned out that
He was not the father.
Correct.
Well, I mean, it was a success for our client, not so much a success for the kid.
Well, the situation's
It's
terrible.
a very sad situation, but, we represent a client
Right.
zealously to whoever it may be.
it wasn't his obligation is the
Right,
point,
right.
It's a huge financial
And
undertaking
this
for
kid
somebody.
and this kid didn't know the father at all.
Right, didn't know him from the
Right,
next guy.
Right, but
so-
he should have done this 9 years earlier.
Right, but we had to show that they didn't have a relationship, so that was the key part, If the mother and the child are saying, hey, this is my dad, then you're kind of out of luck. They won't even really entertain the argument. So you really got to do it when the child's very young.
Wow, all right. So anybody who has any family law issues, can I hang out a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, so Kristen's gonna hang out. You don't have, we can hang out till 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so Kristen's gonna hang out here till 1 o'clock. We got Giselle, I got SMG, I got Tawan, who has been like on fire today, Tawan. I mean, she can't shut up. But Tawan's filling in what's the word I'm looking for? Amicable is agreement.
Oh my God, what's the word?
Amiable, Talk about media training. When you don't know the word, you just keep talking. And now I'm saying I don't know the word I'm looking for. But
not amicably.
She's doing not an amiable, an whatever the job is, a good job. And for little Nikki, who is a little under the weather. But if you do have any questions for Kristen regarding family law, whether it's paternity, whether it's child support, whether it's orders of protection, divorce questions, you have a really good lawyer. Take advantage of it now. Ask your question on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Ask your question on Periscope and Twitter at Spar Bernstein. Ask your question on YouTube at Law
Ask
Offices
your
of
questions
Spar.
in Spanish.
Español. Muy bien.
Hagan sus preguntas.
Yes, all right. And the telephone number to call to get on the radio here at the Brad and Squeeze show, San Squeeze, is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. We're gonna, why don't we do this? And also, by the way, Kristen, I'm sure you're aware of this. The telephone number that we're telling people, 1-800-529-5465, that's the same exact telephone number to call to speak with you.
Oh.
Off the air.
That's
It's the
wonderful.
same telephone number to call to speak to me off the air.
How
It's the same
convenient.
telephone number to call to make an appointment. Same. 1-800-529-5465. And what I'd ask everybody to do right now is please share with your friends and family. The best way that you can help us here at the Brad and Squeeze Show is to share with your friends and family. Let them know that we are giving out a lot of good information here. And I could also tell you that Squeeze will be joining us back from Sweden. He's on assignment, and he will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. He's on a plane somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean as we speak. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Carlene. Carlene,
Yeah, hi, President. Good afternoon.
how are you?
How are you doing today?
Fabulous. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed.
You're
Giving
blessed.
thanks.
Okay, I like it. Love it. What's going on?
Okay, I just have like a few questions to ask you.
A whole bunch.
My husband, he's a green card holder.
Right.
Can he use like the I-130 to file for me?
Yes, he should be using it. By the way, it's 19 pages now, Giselle?
Pardon?
It's
12 pages.
No, it's 12, but then there's the I-130A.
Yes, which is an additional, I
Five.
believe, like 5 or 6 pages.
About 18 pages
Yes.
long now, the form to fill out.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes, but that is the form to fill out. You know, a lot of people are submitting the old I-130s, which are 3 pages long, and they're going to be
Okay.
in for a rude awakening when it gets returned by the Immigration Service for being an
Yes.
old form.
The deadline was April 27th.
Yes, so we're probably now, we're going to, see, it hasn't been returned in the mail yet, because it's only the second week of May. But probably in another 2 or 3 weeks, I guarantee you on this radio show, right here, we're gonna get 1 million calls, immigration returned my forms.
Okay.
Make sure you put the new form, or come see us, it takes forever to do, it's just really long, involved form now.
Oh, so it's about 18 pages.
Yes,
Approximately.
yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't, because I'm here in the U.S., it doesn't make a difference? You can still use it because...
You can still use it, yes, and you'll either have to do a provisional waiver when you go home at the end of your case, or you will, he'll become a citizen and you'll adjust here, or you'll be legal, like that other woman who was on an O visa for 2.5 years. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out for you, but that's the first step, is the I-130.
Okay, the I-130.
Yes.
So another question. So when he put it in, and I am still here because my visa is going to be expired next year, I think it's June or July. Would that be a problem?
Yes, because your visa doesn't allow, just because your visa expires next July doesn't mean you're allowed to stay here through next
Yeah,
July.
I know. My time
Okay.
is, you know.
Your time is limited here by 6 months. So you'll be out of
I
status.
know.
So because it takes 2 years. So you're going to have a choice of either staying here illegally, which I would never suggest. Okay, Mr. Trump doesn't want you to do it. He's hiring 10,000 people to come find you when you do it. Change your status to a different status, but then if you're going to do that, you're going to change your status first before you get married and file your papers, because that can screw your case up if you do it backwards. Or you can travel back and forth, or maybe your husband will become a citizen shortly, or maybe you can do a provisional waiver, or there's like 25 million books behind me on different options of what you can do. So what I would suggest you do is make an appointment, we'll figure out what's best for you. Hold on. All right, because that's the truth. That is the truth. And by the way, we have about 8 people on hold for immigration questions. Nobody on hold for, I can't believe that nobody has a family law issue. Nobody has a divorce
They do. I
issue.
have a question here.
What are the questions? Let's go.
Is it true that if you don't have a custody order, the child is equally the father as well as the mother's?
That is true. It
That-
depends.
but they're co-parents.
Right, so if you're married, neither parent has custody specifically, but if you're not married, it's really the person that the child lives with has physical custody of the child. So, I mean, unless they're living together, the person who the child lives with would have technically physical custody. It wouldn't be legal custody, but it would be physical custody.
Okay, there you have it, Jackie.
By the way, when little Nikki is here, Giselle,
Okay.
we have a little segment, What's on Little Nikki's Mind? Okay, and she hasn't been here in a while. I have no idea what's on her mind. Can you take a guess what would be on little Nikki's mind and ask a question?
Well, what's on your mind?
What's on
Giselle?
Giselle's mind? How about this? You know what's on Giselle's mind? I can tell you a couple things. Why am I here? I have a lot of work to do. Okay, Brad is dragging me on this radio show. Habla español. I mean, there's a lot of things going through her mind right now, right?
I would
Why don't
agree
you,
with you on
Tawan,
that.
why don't you show Giselle? You know who likes Giselle? The people on Periscope love Giselle.
Oh, boy.
Yes. She's loved on Periscope, Giselle.
Who's
She's
the,
getting-
who's the person?
I don't know,
with-
but you're
with
getting
chip-
you're getting very famous on Periscope. 1-800-529-5465. What do you see? Because you've been here since 2004. What do you see as the biggest mistake people make? Because you've handled family law issues, you've handled what do you see as the biggest issue that people always come in with their divorces and family law issues?
Besides child support, of course, which she more or less answered, I would have to say, I mean, I haven't really dealt with any divorces lately.
Yes.
But before that, there was always also an issue where I guess, the residency of the child, especially when they were still legally married and so forth.
for family court issues, where should you go for family court where the child is living?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah, because it's always where the child lives. It's not where you live or where the parent lives.
Exactly. It's always about the child.
Right. So if the child lives in New York and the parents are somewhere else, you got to go to family court in New York.
That's correct.
Right. If the child's in Jamaica or in Trinidad, there is no family court in New York.
Correct.
That's true.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. I'm glad I now know what's on Giselle's mind. Let's go back to Dorothy here. Dorothy's been waiting a long time.
We got to
Dorothy.
jump to social media.
We'll jump to social media in a minute. Dorothy has something on her mind she'd like to share with us.
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi,
How are you?
today?
Good.
Okay, I'm calling on behalf of a friend
She sounds a bit
from
low.
Jamaica. She left Jamaica in or something like that, and she went to Canada. So she came from Canada to America. As a matter of fact, she came to America for 1 week.
This is what I hear so far, other than boo 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 boo, because it sounds like you're underwater. But what I hear so far is you have a friend who went to Canada and then from Canada came to America,
That's what I heard.
and she entered without inspection. And your question is what? Because you
No,
you're
before I go, she overstayed, and my question is, she had 2 boys, and she also has, she was on probation about 17 years ago. She has 2 sons, ages 27 and 20. Now, she wants to know if they can sponsor her.
when the child's 21, she can be sponsored, but it's dependent on 2 things. Number 1, what was she on probation for 17 years ago? Number
Because,
2, how did she enter America? Is she eligible to adjust under 245I? Is somebody in the family in the military? Can she do a provisional waiver? There's a lot of ifs, a lot of ifs.
Okay, she was on probation, she says, for abusive relationship. She was in an abusive relationship.
Okay.
And a partner
She is not on probation for being the victim in an abusive relationship. She's on probation for an assault then, or trying to defend herself, and it turned out that she
Got herself arrested.
got herself arrested or something like that.
Correct.
We would need to look at all of her paperwork to figure it out. Now, she was in an abusive relationship. Why in the world did she not file a VAWA application 17 years ago or even 15 years ago? I don't know, because it did exist. It's existed for a very long time, since Bill Clinton.
But
Okay.
now,
But
she
so,
said that she had filed, her uncle had filed for her, and the paperwork went in, and I
who
don't know.
filed for her?
Yeah, her uncle.
Her uncle did not file for her. Her uncle filed for her mother or father, and maybe she was under 21 at the time. See, now this adds a whole wrinkle, because if that's the case, then she may be 245I eligible, and then even though she entered the country without inspection, she could adjust. Which leads me to tell you, in all due fairness and honesty, there is no way that I will solve a problem in the next 30 seconds. Somebody needs a consultation. So hold on 1 second, because there's just too many ifs. Okay, hold on 1 second. True, Giselle?
Yes.
True,
True.
Kristen?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I learn something
True.
new about immigration every time I'm on this
Yes,
show.
yes, very good.
So do I in the past 14 years I've been working here.
Yes, yes. You know who also learns every day? Michelle Obama. Stays right by us every day.
What a beautiful
Picture of
woman.
the beautiful woman, Michelle Obama, stays with us. You want to know why we have a picture of Michelle Obama here?
Right.
Just in case, sometimes when Squeeze is here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, you know how remember where like Donald Trump said, "Oh, it's just locker room talk." Remember when he said, "Oh yeah,
Conversation goes off.
right,
the
it was
rails.
just locker room talk." Sometimes Squeeze and I get into some locker room talk.
Fair enough.
Okay, so then we remember Michelle Obama always says, "Take the high road."
Okay.
Right? When you go low, Michelle
Gotcha.
goes high. So we just remember that.
Gotta keep her in the room.
Keep her in the room just to remember.
All right.
All right, page 21. Do you want to say anything about page 21? Look at all those angry faces. All I just said was locker room talk, and all of a sudden, all the angry faces. Look, all the angry faces came across on Facebook. That's so funny. 1-800-529-5465. Kristen, you know anything about USA Credit Repair?
I don't.
Oh, you don't.
You had mentioned to me that they are a sponsor of the show.
Yes, but that's all you
I don't
know.
know much about them. Yeah.
That's it. Serious?
Yeah.
After all these years of doing the show, you really know nothing about them?
Not too much. I know
Take a guess
I know
what they would
can
do.
repair your credit.
Yes, they repair your credit. What else do you think? I mean, you think they're good guys, bad guys?
I think they're probably good guys.
They're probably
yeah,
good
they're
guys,
probably trying to help
right?
you.
They're probably trying to
Yeah.
help you, right?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I never need their kind of help.
Yeah, so
But
if
I'm
you
sure
have-
there are people out there that do.
Correct. So if you have bad credit, good credit, no credit, well, if you have good credit, you don't need it. But if you have bad credit, poor credit, anything under 700, USA Credit Repair is our sponsor here.
I think I remember you saying something about boosting your credit by doing
They
something.
will boost your credit, yes.
will?
They will. They
So-
give you a 90-day money-back guarantee so that if you don't get your credit repaired in 90 days, they give you back your money.
Sounds like a good
Right,
deal.
right. And I said, I got a couple. I wonder, 90-day back, and you don't get it, I can't say boom, like kabang or kerplunk. I don't know. I need a good catchphrase at the end of that.
Yeah,
You understand?
kerplunk is not
Not
good.
a kerplunk. Kerplunk sounds like you know.
Kerplunk.
No, kerplunk would not be good. You know, but I don't want to say boom because that's just too used already.
Yeah.
90-day, but you don't get it back in 90 days. Boom, back your money. But I need something
It
other
does
than
sound
boom.
kind of good.
But boom sounds
yeah,
good though,
I know.
right?
We need
But
something
we need
else.
something
I get
else
it.
like
You have to
that.
get like a sound bite on
Like a
it.
soundbite. Boom!
Push the button.
Kabang!
Drop bombs.
I have no idea.
That's a good one, that's a good
what
one.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Too much coffee. 1-800, what is the number for USA Credit?
1-800-872-7177 is the number to call. That's 1-800-USA-7177. Or you can find them at wefixbadcredit.com.
Thank you very much. And they are proud sponsors. We'll come up with a sound effect for them. All right, so now it is 10 minutes before the hour. You want to go to social media?
Yeah, I'm going to jump right into
Okay.
it. We're going to do Facebook first today.
Okay.
You have a child that is 17 years old. Once that child reaches the age that the father can stop paying child support, but had back child support dues, has back child support, does that stop or does he have to continue paying?
Did you understand the question?
I think I
let me
understand the question.
rephrase it. The kid reached 21. He now wants to stop the child support, but he owes back child
Right.
support. So he thinks if he stops it, that's the it. He doesn't owe the back child support.
No. Back child support is a lot like taxes. They never go away. So it will follow you around until you
Not
die.
true. She's got to speak to Carmela. Carmela makes taxes go away.
Does she?
Yes.
All right.
That is not
Then
true.
I take that back.
Take that back. Carmela
So-
makes taxes go away. Our
Well, then
tax
child
relief.
support might be worse than
Yes,
taxes
that
because it
child
doesn't
support-
go away.
Child support is worse than
Ouch.
taxes, right?
And they will, even if you owe child support, they'll take your taxes every year. They'll garnish your wages. So every year you get that tax return. Anybody who owes arrears is probably getting their taxes garnished in the next couple of weeks when they think they're getting their check. So if that happens to anybody out there, give us a call. Try and help you out.
Damn.
Damn.
That's his new catchphrase. He used to go before nice.
Yeah.
Now everything is damn.
Kendrick's album came out, so
Oh,
I
is
had
that
to do
what
it.
it is?
If you are pregnant, can you travel to the USA to visit and a visitor's visa and come back to Jamaica because you have your business in Jamaica?
Yes, but if you are too pregnant, they may stop you from getting on the plane, or they could stop you at the airport thinking you're coming in to give birth. So you're really traveling at a very risky situation.
Okay.
They're very sensitive about that,
They
which
are,
which is
noticed.
understandable. Because when you come in and you give birth here, you just made an American citizen.
That's true.
Okay, that should have otherwise not been an American citizen.
And then you're breaking the law,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to translate these while also speaking to you, so give me a second. This one. On
You
May,
don't need to translate. I'll do the translating.
I know, but I do try to make it easier for
Okay,
you.
thank you.
On May 8th, 2017, we canceled our interview for your farm I-485 for the form I-485 application to register permanent resident R2. I just status receipt number and mailed you a cancellation notice. We will notify you by mail if the appointment is rescheduled. I don't know what that was trying to say.
They had an adjustment interview, and immigration canceled the interview for
whatever
whatever
reasons.
reason, and they said they will schedule it again, and it will be scheduled again. It could be completely just bad luck that they were overscheduled, or it could be that you've done something seriously wrong and they're looking into something that is a problem. Could be one or the other.
Red flag.
Okay.
Right, we don't know.
Oh, so you speak 3 languages.
Yes. What is the third language?
That you just spoke.
Facebook. I
Facebook
speak
language.
Facebook, I speak curse, and I
speak
speak English.
Brad, please explain the
Yeah.
extraordinary ability category. How does it work?
You have to have reached the top in your field in whatever it is, whether it's as an artist, as a business person, as a scientist, as an athlete, and how do you prove that you've reached top in your field? They give a list, actually, of 9 things to prove that you've reached the top in your field. It could be a claim. It could be that you won an award. That is, that shows your not recognition, but that you've reached the top in your field. It could be that you are the judge of others' work in the top of your field. So, for example, Simon Cowell is not a singer, but he's a judge of other singers on American Idol and on a famous thing. I guess he would get a EB1.
He'd be a top
right? You make more money than the other people in your. You play in the NBA, and all the other shooting guards only make $10 million a year, and you make $50 million a year. There's all sorts of ways to do it, but you got to show you're top in your field.
Okay.
Right.
Lisa Blake says, my daughter lives in Florida and is undocumented. It would be safe for her to. Would it be safe for her to travel to another state?
I can't guarantee her safety now.
All right. 1-800-529-5465 is the number to call. My lawyer said an F1 student who is out of status is immediately.
By the way, Jackie says Brad speaks gibberish. I speak that too. Yes.
Four. You got four
languages now.
My lawyer said an F1 student who is out of status is immediately unlawfully present. Is this true?
An F1 student who what?
Who is out of status is immediately unlawfully present.
No, that is not true. You are out of status, but you're not unlawfully present if you have duration of status as your last entry into America or on your change of status. So that is 100% incorrect. There are situations where students try to change their status to a visitor and they get denied. Now you're unlawfully present from that denial moving forward. Gotcha. But generally speaking, as a general principle, students are not unlawfully present, but there are certain things that students do after they become out of status to start making them unlawfully present. But as a general proposition,
they're not.
They are not.
And if you were to overstay, which you shouldn't, but if you were to overstay a J1 or F1.
You would not have a 10-year bar. As a general quote-unquote proposition.
All right. What are the options for my wife to enter the U.S. as Homeland sent her back to the U.K. saying that her visa was not valid due to our marriage, and we have filed an I-130, but is there a way she can still enter the U.S. as we've been apart since September of 2016?
Well, if she withdrew her admission, then you're just going to file a visa petition for her, and she's going to go get a green card. If she was summarily excluded, then she needs all sorts of waivers. So we would need to find out what happened at the airport.
All right. Can you still be eligible? Can you still be 245I eligible even if your parents were never entered the U.S.?
Yes, because it's very possible that your aunt or uncle filed for your parents in 1994. They were never physically here. They had something approved before January 14th, 1998. There was no physical presence requirements. Right. And you were under 21, so yes, it's possible.
On H-1B visas with dependents on H-4, had an accident and doctors said we'll never go back to work because of the injury. The visa is expiring in August. What should we do?
Hire a personal injury lawyer. You're looking at a very good law firm that handles this.
Yep, we have Russell.
1-800-529-5465. And the good news is that when you hire us for personal injury, we have immigration lawyers here too, so we deal with it all.
All right. Child turned 21 and SCU closed the case with $500 owed. How do I get my money?
Support collection
unit.
They should have received the money. If it was paid through support collection to the parent, they should have received it.
So this person says I'm still owed $500,
right.
And they're not. Well, it's not worth hiring us because we'll charge more
Yeah,
than the
no,
but go back down to the court
yeah.
and say, hey, I'm still owed $500.
Yeah.
Go collect the goddamn money.
I would advise them to go to the support collection unit office.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay them a visit in person.
Exactly.
All right, last question, I think, because we're about to run out of time. Yeah. I'm in Jamaica now with the Social Security used to work in the U.S., but I am home now. Is it still valid, and what can be done, or what can you do?
Yeah, it's a valid Social Security number. It doesn't make it legal to work or collect Social Security benefits in another country. All right.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you for having me.
Great job. If you have any family law issues, call Kristen at Spar and Bernstein, 1-800-529-5465. Thank you, Giselle. If you have any questions regarding Spar and Bernstein at all, call Giselle, 1-800-529-5465. Tawan, great job manning the cameras. SMG, great job as always. Tomorrow, we expect Squeeze back at 9 a.m. No more invisible Squeeze here. And we're out of here till tomorrow.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.